Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of 30 Inks 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at a blue ink from Monteverde that turns neon yellow when you add this here Monteverde color changing solution. So that's pretty cool. So it says yellow name. To reveal the secret color, the Monteverde ink color changing solution is required, sold separately. Unleash the magic, add enchantment to your writing, and make every stroke a work of art with the new Monteverde color changing collection. Monteverde introduces a new color-changing ink collection where fountain pens blossom with whimsical wonders. Dive into a world of endless possibilities as a fountain pen ink metamorphosis from tranquil blue to passionate pink, or from sunshine red to mysterious yellow. So today we're going from blue to yellow. Here it is. Now, how did I do this? I first used my Twisby Swipe, and I wrote over it. I wrote the words, and then I went over it with my Pensive Serendipity with the oval broad nib to bring out the yellow color. And that looks crazy. So, I'm going to use a little bit of cotton swab, and we're going to watch this. Woo! Isn't that cool? It's almost like bleach. It does not smell like bleach. Oh, God. It smells like ass. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. So, okay, let's do the water resistance test. So when you mix it with water, it doesn't change. It doesn't change like it did with the others. That's interesting. So it has to be a pure formulation of the color changing solution. That's very good to know. Pretty cool though. And then here's our toilet paper chromatography. So, water resistance test shows it does have a good amount of water resistance. Cool. And here's our toilet paper chromatography. I see that it's got some blue and like, I don't know if it's like an undertone of like this yellow coming out. But I never thought the yellow and blue would be on in the same ink. Excuse me. So, let's do a little swab into the color changing liquid and then put it in this chromatography and see if it does change. So that's cool. Ooh, and it changes more so with the rubbing alcohol than it does with the regular. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Okay. Let me just get all the papers picked up. Okay. Let's do this. Here we have Rhodia dot pad. So I did put the blue on one side and then the yellow on the other. Don't notice my fat finger swipe. The yellow did bleed through a little bit. Hello, Vermilion T. How are you doing today? Am I too late for the color changing? So, I did the color changing on all of the samples, but I did this one live if you want to go back and look at that. And I did this live, the little yellow bits in the inside. So, but it's almost instantaneous. And it doesn't transfer with water. So if you get water on it and you're trying to keep it away from the blue, then it won't change the blue unless it's a pure formulation of this color solution. Gosh, swear to God, today. Rhodia dot pad, 80 GSM. Don't notice my fat finger swipe. Nice. And the yellow did bleed through. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Nice shading. And bleeding and ghosting on both the yellow and the blue. Hi, Marcy. How are ya? How you been? How you been? 83 degrees in Texas. Good Lord. That's insane. It's 61 degrees and mostly cloudy here in Southern California. Maramon, Nemosini, 80 GSM. Looks nice. A little bit of spread, though. And bleeding and ghosting. Have you played with this one before, Marcy? These are pretty cool. I mean, like, if you have a word that you, like, want to highlight, this would be a really cool option. JNB, Copper Graph Pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. This would also be great if you're trying to learn calligraphy. Because you could put the blue down and then trace it with the yellow, with the clear yellow changing pen, and then you would know if you were getting it every time. And bleeding and ghosting. They have a whole range of these things now. Mead, 5-star notebook paper. Looks nice. Bleeding and ghosting. It's one thing about Monteverde inks. They're super bleedy. Pen and Gear heavyweight notebook paper from Walmart.com. It's got lots of spread, I can tell. And bleeding and ghosting. But At least it does change it to a very bright yellow. I kind of switched the sides, but you can tell. A little bit of spread. Bleeding and ghosting. Did I say Oxford single subject notebook paper 23? CVS caliber filler paper from CVS Pharmacy. A little bit of feathering. A little bit of spread. A little bit of bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Kokuyo writing pad 50 GSM. It's got lots of spread, a little bit of feathering, bleeding and ghosting. That's the one problem that I have with Monteverde inks, is that they just into the page. I do not like it. I do not like it. Hobonichi, the new tablet. A little bit of spread. Bleeding and ghosting. Oh, no. Irafol 75 GSM. Again, a little bit of spread. But minimal amount of bleeding and ghosting. That's nice. That's a surprise. The jot envelope from the Dollar Tree. A little bit of spread. A little bit of feathering. Bleeding and ghosting. The Pen and Gear Peel and Stick envelope from Walmart. It's got a little bit of spread, a little bit of feathering, bleeding and ghosting. Pelican Hub 2025 notepad. A little bit of spread. A little bit of bleeding and ghosting. Oh, you guys can't barely even see it. Oh, yeah. Oh. Muji notebook paper. A little bit of spread. Bleeding and ghosting. Deal-worthy notebook from Target. Again, a little bit of spread. Bleeding and ghosting. At least it's consistent. Here's the real test. Archer and Olive 160 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of spread. Ooh, a little bit of bleeding. Oh, I can't believe it bled through this paper. 160 GSM. Come on. Leuchtturm 1917 120 GSM. A little bit of spread. Ooh, no bleeding. Barely any ghosting. Wow. That is awesome. Leuchtturm. Who knew? Shoy 120 GSM notebook paper. It's got a little bit of spread. A little bit of bleeding and ghosting. Anecdote notebook paper. Little tiny little bit of spread. Bleeding and ghosting. Ugh.
This is a reminder.
Sorry. It's time for me to eat my pills. Ayush 100 GSM notebook paper. Don't notice my fat finger swipe. No bleeding, no ghosting. Ayush. That's pretty good for $6. But Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. A little bit of spread. Bleeding and ghosting. That's a rarity. Salala. Bleeding and ghosting. Oh my god. Only been one paper so far that it hasn't bled on. Come on. Daiso premium notebook paper. Tiny bit of spread. Bleeding and ghosting. Midori MD paper. Ooh, minimal spread. No bleeding. Barely in ghosting. Perfect. This is the second one that hasn't bled, thank God. Uh-oh. Can I have some? Can I have some? 68 GSM Tomoe River. Minimal spread. No bleeding. Barely any ghosting. Perfect. Uh-oh. I need a new thing. I need a new thing. Come on. Okay. Alright, here we have Leuchtturm 1917 80 GSM. Minimal spread. Little bit of micro bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Okay. Let's... what am I doing? Let's take a look at a comparison panel. So, what color are we going to look at? What color are we going to put this in? Is it blue? Is it yellow? Let's just do both, shall we? So, it's going to be kind of difficult to see, but I'm going to try and do my best. Okay, so we're going to look at like the bare corner of this. If I move too fast, you can hit the space bar. Use the JL to go forward, backward 10 seconds. The arrow keys to go forward, backward 5 seconds. And the comma period to go back and forward 1 frame at a time. I'm already thinking of Private Reserve Neon Yellow. Okay, we're starting to get close, I can tell. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that is Private Reserve Neon Yellow. And this is just a tinge more green than the Neon Yellow. That's a Zebra. Document Yellow. Harry Potter Hufflepuff. And Botandol. So, those are the yellows. Let's take a look at some blue. What color of a blue? Let's see. Light blue? No, let's look at the medium blues. I think that's where we're going to find the best comparison. Okay, this Portman Sapphire is kind of close. Azure is a little bit darker. Aquamarine is kind of close. Mediterranean is a little bit closer in the writing. Diamond Florida blue, kind of. Monteverde Capri blue. Oh, excuse me, God. Cali blue in the lighter parts, maybe. Tropical blue's a little bit lighter. Bernanke blue's kind of close. Primary blue is a little bit lighter. Galaxy blue is kind of close, except for it's got shimmer in. And that's it. Wow. What did you guys think about this ink? Are you guys thinking thoughts about getting this ink? Do you have this ink? Let me know what you think about this ink in the comment section below. Yeah. I swear to God if I never yawn again. Every day. I don't yawn, not one yawn, all day long. And then I want to make a video, Yawn City. Annoying. On my skin, the blue cream seems slightly different than most ink blues. It's probably nearly special dye since it changes color. Yeah, I don't know. All I know is it doesn't smell nice. And I don't know if that's because it's gone off, or if it's because of the properties that make it change color. All I know is don't sniff your ink. It's a trap. Well, I can taste it. Ugh, gross. All I know is that if you have really, really, really good paper... Oh, I wanted to show you the Hobonichi. So this is the 2025 Hobonichi. Oops, not there. Oops, not there either. Oh, I haven't even started today's entry. I have been slacking. Oh, God, it's going to bleed right through, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay, let me see. MV... Blue yellow. Yep, and that's gonna bleed right through the page. Damn it. I hate you, 25. I cannot tell you. There are very few things that upset me as much as this stupid notebook. Because then I gotta take out my good 68 GSM Tomoe River, cut out a slice, and then cut it down to size so it fits. So when I paste it in, it'll actually fit. Cut one side off. And then I end up doing stupid things like that. I need a new razor blade. That's what's wrong. Okay. Nope, I'm gonna do another one. I'm running out of 68 GSM Tumbleweed River. And I take my handy dandy glue stick. Marcy, was it you that sent this to me? Somebody sent this to me. Or was it Donna? Anyway, I frickin' love this glue stick. It smells nice. It smells like baby powder, kind of, a little bit. Like glue baby powder. I freaking love it. Oh dear. Top side. Oh no, stupid. There. That's better. Annoying. I'm gonna have to call Drum Goals and be like, hey, can you send me some more notepad? What's that notepad called? C's? The Nanami 7C's 68 GSM Tumbleweed River. Because that stuff is the bomb. Okay. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the social media links in the description. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my members, Cynthia, Tara, Caesar, Frenchie's mom, David, Rahul, Wolf Cape Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion T, Simply Obs, Lynette, and Cunning Art Folk. If you'd like to become a member, you could do so for as low as 99 cents a month. Don't forget to check out the social media link tree, join the Discord, and if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount, and I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. Sorry for being late. I was dealing with something. So, that's all I got. Get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, bye.